in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Give to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds us back in the middle. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
And that's a really good start for this defense. But I tell you what, they're going to have more opportunities because they're going to throw the football a lot. They're in the top 10 in passing in college football for a reason. So this defense is going to have to play great, make plays on the ball.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Oh, they're after him. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Now facing a third and long. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. On target over the middle. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fights off a defender. He is run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run play action. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He's going to be run out of bounds, and he needed a couple of more steps. They'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Leaves it with the running back. Runs into a wall. They'll give him 1 out to the 8. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Taylor wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got him. I don't know if it was the turf monster or slipsies or what, but he'll go down with no contact and lose yardage on the play. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. That'll put a smile on the OC's face to get a little breathing room. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. He's got it on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down. There he goes. Just making a huge play, and he's Him up all the way down at the 14.
He does a really good job dropping back to pass, and he wanted to pass, but man, so dynamic. Sees an opening, takes off, makes a huge play. And if you think the crowd was excited before that, now they're really lit.
Running through contact. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Looking for the time with the extra point. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The throw. Got him downfield. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. The sweet feet buy a little time. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period will be a second down. On the move, he fires. Got a wide-open receiver. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. To the air on first down. Lets it fly. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, this guy's a backup maybe for a reason, because on his first carry of the game, he puts the ball on the ground. If you don't have ball security, your coaching staff doesn't trust you to get it done.
He's going to fire to the left. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you could tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to play.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
The Bulldogs are facing 3rd and inches. Showing the arm strength to the left. Makes the grab deep. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's put...
Looking deep down the right side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Taylor wants to throw it. Moving away from pressure. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's moving out of the pocket. Unloads to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
He throws back to the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. The throw to the outside is complete. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Now, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Quarterback keeper. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the 1st play to the end of the 4th quarter.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggie!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They take over late in the half. Enough time to put together a drive. Taylor wants to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Gets away. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
Caught in the backfield. It's Woodside. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Back to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Pulls it in. It's Preston. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Using the quick gauge. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They'll immediately call timeout. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Caught in the backfield, it's Warren. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The first half can't end on a defensive penalty, so we'll get a little bonus football and an untimed down. Now on the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Aggies! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the moment.
That's a fumble on the play. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. Flying down the right side.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, it's so exciting. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in.
Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. On the move to his left. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's two things he has to think about on one play.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Mississippi State going up tempo. Taylor wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Bulldog. Fit it in the window for the score.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to kick at it until they stop.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Slips through the line. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Grabbed over the middle. It's Warren. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Taylor wants to throw. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using his feet to buy time. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. Got his man. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. a very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They want to try to pull even right now as they're going for the onside kick here in the third. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. Dumps it off in the flats. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Makes the grab. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give on the option. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Taylor wants to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got his man downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Throws into the middle of the field. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Going for it all. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Wants to go up top. He's going for the goal line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Warren. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting? Taylor wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Looking for more room. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. To the air on first down. Get it out on the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And the Aggies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Warren. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. Got rid of it just in time. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
What a great play by the defense. In a critical down late in the game, 1 possession behind, you needed to come up with that play now to hopefully force a punt and give your offense a chance to go win the game.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that field goal could have iced the game, but with the miss, we still got a close one.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Going for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Taylor wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's going to run it. First down and more. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. trying to make magic with his feet. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, it's not just the other team, right? You're fighting against that clock. Nice heads-up play by the QB. He does a great job scrambling, getting the first down, and then stopping that clock.
Gets some yardage and gets down.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Another incompletion on third down.
And, man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Scrambling away. Breaks into the open. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Taylor wants to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And I would say they got him exactly where they didn't want him as a defense. All that speed, he gets outside the pocket, rolling to his right. You think he's going to take off. How about he tries to throw the football, can't fit it in there, throws the incompletion. The defense was scared for a second there.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score. Extra point here will tie the game. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. He'll try to do it himself. Last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Rides the back on the option, the give. Still on his feet at the 40. Gets it to the 46-yard line, 1st down for this offense. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. Got a man. It's Williams. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Quick strike complete. Oh, he got loose. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge.
Touchdown, Aggies! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And, man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there and finish this thing off.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Taylor wants to throw it. The short hand is Cunningham. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He wants a big play here late. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there. Like,
oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And it's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. Fourth down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing's over.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. Cost them 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Fires on the move. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are. And he can't find anyone open. And down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Taylor wants to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Tough to give up those penalty yards in that situation. Now it's just 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
He just took a shot down the field, didn't get it, so you've got time for one more play. Everybody thinking Hail Mary right now. I know the odds don't say you're going to come up with it, but, man, we have seen crazy things happening.
Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He'll try to take it back.